Hey everybody, my name is Scotty Ellison and I am a volunteer at the Grassroots Association. Today I'm going to be showing you where to download Discord, how to create an account, and finally how to join the Grassroots Association server. After that, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a breakdown on why we decided to create the Grassroots Association server and how you can join the Grassroots Association movement. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right on in. What we want to do first is open up a web browser, and then we want to navigate to discord.com. Once you get there, you're going to see this right here says open Discord for me only because I have it downloaded on my machine already. For you, it should say something like sign up or log in or something of that nature. Do not worry about this button up top in the right hand corner. What you're focused on is this button right here, download for Windows or download for Mac, depending on what kind of operating system you're on. You can use your web browser, but the purpose of downloading it is so you constantly are online and always have access to Discord, or always knowing what's going on and always available to see updates and see when meetings are going on, yada yada and so forth. So let's go ahead and download Discord. Once you've done downloading it, go ahead and install it, and once you've installed it, open up Discord. You can close the Discord website at this particular point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and close the Discord website, and we should be back to just a blank desktop. And then once you've installed Discord, go ahead and open it up. And this is what the screen should look like. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to register for Discord. If you don't already have an account, if you have a Discord account and you already have Discord, you could skip these first few steps, and then I'll just show you where the server is here in just a moment. But if you don't have Discord and you're registering for the first time, you'll download Discord on your computer or your phone, and then when you go in to log in, it's going to say right under the login button, and same thing on the phone, register. You want to click on this register button right here. Once you click on register, you're going to enter your valid email address, a real valid email address. Your display name is going to be the name that displays in all of the servers and all of the chat. Yes, you can change this at any given time, but this is how your name is going to display to everybody else. So if you want to be displayed as a business or your personal name or a nickname, that's where you'll do that. I'm going to type in THC Atlanta Scotty, because THC Atlanta is my business and Scotty's my name, and that's how I want people to know me as. Your username is going to be what people get, or what you use actually to log in, not your display name. Your username is what you're going to use to log into Discord if you're ever using the web version, or if you get logged out on your phone or on the application on your computer. Username is what you're going to type in to log in. So remember your username. Your username is also what you're going to give to other people if they want to add you as a friend on Discord. You can also just right click on them in the server if you guys are in the same server together and send a friend request. So from here, we're going to do Grassroots Volunteer 2025. That's my username for this Discord account, and I'm just going to blow this Discord account away after we're done with the tutorial, so that's never going to exist. Anyway, quick little password, and then my date of birth. Go ahead and put in your real date of birth in the event that we do change the server over to an 18 plus server only. Right now it's open to anybody because we do believe in educating everybody at the moment. Yes, my birthday is coming up. Sorry. Okay, and then once we're done with that, it's going to send us a little verification. It's going to give us a captcha first to make sure we're an actual human. So all you have to do is pick the object that is different than the rest of the objects. This one's a little jacked up. The rest of them are perfect spheres. So that one, we got to do it twice. There we go. And it sends you an email once you do that. So go ahead and open a web browser back up and go to your email account, and it's going to send you a message saying welcome to Discord and verify your email account. Please go ahead and click on the verify email account and then verify your email. This is important so you can keep your actual Grassroots, or not your Grassroots, your actual username for Discord. Verify email. Sweet. Now I can either continue to Discord, which I'm not sure if it will. Okay, I can open up Discord right here, and that's going to open up the application on my computer. So bam, it opens it up just like that, and now we're in Discord. The little message saying verify has gone away. If you want to add friends, adding friends is up here. So the way this works is this is the server list over here on the left hand side. This is all the servers that you'll be able to join. Grassroots is going to be one of them. Over on the right hand side of the left hand is going to be the channel menu. This is where you can, if you click on friends, all your direct messages from individual people will be. Don't worry about shop, that's just Discord's own little thing. After we get into Discord, what we're going to do is we're going to open up a web browser again, and we're going to navigate to discord.gg/grassroots, and then we're gonna hit enter. And again, that's Discord, and I'll point it out over here for you guys. It's discord.gg/grassroots. You're gonna type that into a web browser, hit enter, and it's gonna send you an invite. Your Discord's gonna pop back up on your screen like so, and what you're going to do is you're going to accept as, and it's going to show your username, and you're going to go ahead and click that accept as username. All right, it's going to show server settings, allow direct messages, show your current activity. Yes, that's all good and dandy. If you want that, you don't have to. You can customize that if you'd like to. We're going to accept the server settings, and then once we get in here, the last thing you have to do is accept the server rules. So as you can see on the left hand side, there's not a whole bunch of stuff open. You're going to end up at the main menu, which is the main welcome menu, welcoming you to the Grassroots Association server. You can either click this little rules link right here, or you can go over to the left hand side where the rules are and click the rules channel, and then just go ahead and read the rules real quick and agree to all the rules. And then from there, you're going to click this little icon down here, this little blue leaf. Once you click on this blue leaf, and that's very important, you must click on the blue leaf. That's accepting the rules and the terms of the server. Once you click on this leaf right here, it's going to open up a bunch of channels on your left hand side. So check it out. Bam. That's going to open up the rest of the server for you, where you're going to be able to say hello to everybody. You're going to be able to introduce yourself if you'd like to. The Grassroots meeting will be in this channel right here, this auditorium. So once Monday night rolls around, 8 p.m., all you have to do is open up Discord on your computer. You should already be logged in if you downloaded it on your machine, and then click on this channel right here. And what I mean by click on it is actually take your mouse, physically take your mouse, and all these different channels do something different. So like the rules channel, find your district where you can find your local representatives, which is going to be important. I'll explain that a little bit right after this tutorial. But we've got the main general, and then we've got news and events, and we've got Georgia districts. We've got it set up by House and Senate. Okay. And that's it. You're done. You've downloaded Discord, you've created an account, and you've joined the Grassroots Association Discord server. Why did we create the Grassroots Association Discord server? Well, truth be told, local government is just as bad, if not worse, than federal government when it comes to corruption. It's a good old boys club down there. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. Same people have been in office for about 10 to 20 years, if not longer, and those are the same people and the reason why we don't have legalized cannabis. When I used to work at a different local retailer here in Georgia, the number one question would be, hey, why don't they just legalize cannabis already? Because people would be coming in to buy THCA flower, and they'd be like, man, this is like the real thing. And I'd explain to them it is the real thing. They say, I don't understand why we just don't legalize it already. Well, the reason being is because our politicians are on the take. They're taking money from different organizations and different unions to stop the legalization of marijuana, or cannabis, if you will. So what we have to do as a community is start getting together district by district and primarying every single one of these candidates that don't have Georgia's best interest at heart. If you don't want polyglyphol in your crops, and you don't want them spraying all of our crops with DDT and other harmful chemicals, we need to vote that type of stuff out. The problem is these politicians take big money from these big corporations and write these laws into legislation, and Georgians are the ones that have to suffer. We don't have to live like this. We can primary the bad politicians that are in it for the money only and put in our own people. And that's the whole purpose of the Grassroots Association, is not only to legalize cannabis, but also to be the watchdog for Georgia after the whole cannabis movement has become legalized, which we very well believe it could be in 2026 if we work hard this year and next year to put pressure on our representatives to legalize the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act. If you haven't read that bill already, it's over at grassrootsassociation.org. You can click on the Georgia Cannabis Freedom Act link, and it's a 5-page bill. I encourage everybody to read it because it has everything everybody could ever want out of the cannabis industry. But yeah, that's the whole reason we created the Grassroots Association server. I'm going to show you the power of it real quick, and then I'm going to let everybody go. So when you join the Grassroots Association server, there's going to be roles, and in this roles section, you'll be able to pick an it's not here yet, but it's coming, an advocate role, a sponsor role. There's going to be a student role because I do plan on teaching how to grow and some background, some history on cannabis. We have some real doctors, like legit, that are going to be teaching the I guess scientific breakdown of the endocannabinoid system along with the different compounds of the plant. We have lawyers to talk legality. We have a whole slew of people that are willing to help and willing to educate the general public on cannabis. So make sure to take a look at the roles section a little bit later, just to give you an idea of how it kind of works and how to select a role. Is there's going to be these different emotes down here, and the role's going to ask you what you would like. So if it's saying would you like to be an advocate, you can click, there's going to be one button that says yes, and if you don't, you can just click it again or click the no button and you don't have to be an advocate. But what that will do is it will give you an advocate role, so anytime there's an event or anything like that going on, we can send a message out just to the advocates, so we're not bothering everybody else in the server that may not be interested in that type of event. But this is kind of how it works. So here's my name right here, as you can see, and I'm going to click on blue, changes my name blue. Click on orange, changes my name orange. Green changes it green, purple, and so forth. And that's kind of how the roles will work. And it's going to give you different permissions, and once you let's say you're a Georgia business and you apply for the Georgia business role, that's the role that won't be able to be selected. It will have to be authorized and assigned. But let's say you do get the Georgia business role, you'll have another category that opens up that is just for Georgia business owners or business owners in general. We're making that call still, but it's going to be just you guys to be able to discuss strategy, discuss legislation coming up, discuss like what's good, what's bad for your business, legislation coming down the pipeline that may be good that you want everybody to pay attention to, or just helping with marketing and collaborating to get your business to grow. We'll also have a spot or a section coming soon to where business owners will be able to advertise and be able to promote your business within the Discord server to everybody in Georgia, which would be much better than trying to run Facebook ads or something of that nature, especially if you're a cannabis or hemp business, because those ads get instantly banned all the time on Facebook or Instagram. This way you can just keep in contact with the community and all of Georgia, not just your local community. But the point of this Discord and the reason we created it, and what took me hours upon end to create, was this right here. This is the beauty of it. So this is Georgia districts, and how you'll find your district or your House representative is you'll come over to the welcome category and you'll go to find your district. There's a website for you and some instructions right here on how to find your district. You'll go to the website, you'll put in your address, and it will pop up with your House and your senator for Georgia, your local House and Senator representative. What you can do there is say, like, my senator is John Alberts and his district is 56. So I'll come down to the Georgia districts and I've got every single person's name, their staffer, their email address, a link to their legis.gov website. So it's very easy to contact these people. But let's go down to Senator Alberts Discord channel real quick. So this is District 56, and if you're in District 56, I encourage you to say, hey everybody, you can type in the channel right here and say, hey everybody, I'm from District 56, my name is so and so, nice to meet everybody, this is what I do. Okay, just a brief little introduction about yourself. If you're not from that district, I wouldn't recommend starting a or letting anybody know that you live in that district, but we are going to allow everybody to converse with other districts, so you can be like, yo, your senator is doing this, this, and this, and everybody can kind of let everyone know what's going on, because a lot of people in Roswell don't even know what their senator's up to. But maybe somebody in Marietta hears that, hey, Roswell's senator is getting ready to make nicotine illegal or something of that nature, and people aren't down with that. So stuff of that nature. Anyway, just kind of an example of the chat or the district room right here. This is the Senate room, and again, Senate and House are separated, but this is my senator, and he is anti-cannabis. So what we're looking to do is talk to everybody in this district and find out who would like to run against John Albers as a Republican and primary him in May before the elections even come around in November in 2026. And then you could potentially be the next senator in the district of Roswell, Georgia. These senators get paid about, I think, between $40,000 and $50,000 a year, something along that nature. It depends on how new you are, anywhere from $30,000 to like $50,000. And the longer you stay and the more high up rank that you get, the more that you make. And you only work 4 months out of the year. And the only thing you do is you listen to the people and then you vote on certain topics. Don't have to write anything. You don't have to do a whole lot. Like, literally, it's the biggest joke of a job, and you're only working 4 months out of the year. The rest of the time you're on vacation. So it's a really, really, really sweet job. We just want people that will invest in the people, not special interest. And that's the whole point of this, because people like this John Albers guy is on the take. He's getting paid by special interest, and then we can post stuff like this. Let me kill the music real quick. We can post stuff like this to the Discord channel to let people know that John Albers sucks and we need
actually wonder why we would be consuming it at any time, unless somebody just wants to get high, at which point they're going to have too much of it and we legalize marijuana, which I never want to do.
Educate, educate, educate.
So John Albers says people, if we legalize marijuana, people will want to have too much of it, and that's something he never wants to do. This guy's got to go. This guy has been there since, I believe, 2010 or 2012, if I'm not mistaken. He's been there for over 10 years already, and he's been on the same kick ever since. No to legalizing marijuana. Now, we can run a Republican against him, somebody that represents the people and is cannabis friendly, and we can run a Democrat against him. So not only does he not end up on the ballot, but now we actually have two candidates going back and forth that the people can actually try to vote on and decide who's the best. And we can pick and talk to the people in our actual communities, in our local communities, to see who wants to primary these people. Most of these people don't even show up for their own town halls. I heard Barry Loudermilk hasn't shown up for a town hall in 7 years. I know he's federal, but still, these people don't show up, and that's part of the problem. So that's the reason we created the Grassroots Association, is to keep everybody on the up and up, let you know what's going on with your representative, primary them if need be, and really take the power back here in Georgia, because we're tired of these guys taking big interest money and then screwing us over and leaving us to foot the bill. It's not going to work anymore. It can't work anymore like that. It's not sustainable, and it's time for these guys to be held accountable. Thank you, everybody, for your time. I appreciate it. I hope to see you in the meeting on Monday, May 12th, 2025 at 8 p.m. in the Discord server. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one.